Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? Bear with me. Don't really know what I'm doing, but here I am. Let's see, we are live. It is Thursday, June 24th, 209. How's everybody doing? 3 people are here. Hello. Kind of gloomy day here in Northwest Indiana. Just shooting the shit with anybody that wants to swing by and tell me how good or bad I am here. Maybe take some suggestions for some future challenges or something. Hey, Sean, what's up, bro? How you doing? Long time no see. Yeah, I felt pretty motivated today, so I was like, you know what? Being old and having old people problems or concerns, I guess. I checked the weather yesterday, and my yard's pretty decent size, and now I get conniption fits, and I start worrying about if my grass is going to get cut or not. Saw rain on the radar, so I hurried up and cut it in record time. So decided you know what, I haven't done a live stream ever. Let's how hard could it be? Let's give it a shot. So here I am. Yeah, not really too much going on over here. Just gearing up for my next couple of videos, whenever those are. Do plan on doing the Solar Flare Challenge by Johnny Scoville and everybody over there at Blazing Foods. And if it's anything like the Death Nuts, I'm going to be in some serious trouble, because I would have to say, without a shadow of a doubt, those were the worst after effect cramps that I've ever had. Similar to being shot in the stomach, I'm sure. Although I've never been shot in the stomach. Hopefully I never will be shot in the stomach or anywhere. It was really, really bad. Hey, Tim's Wheel Life. How are you, brother? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I figured I'd go and give it a shot here and do some live stream and just, shoot the shit with everybody. Hang out for a little bit. Not sure how long I'm going to go, but it's kind of a test run here. I'm not in the studio. I'm downstairs in my front room. You can see a little fish. Oh, there you go. Where am I pointing? Where am I going? There you go. Fish Halloween poster with a little fish bill that they gave. How do I sound? Do I sound all right? Looks like the camera kind of stinks a little bit. It's supposed to be HD, but I don't. Looks kind of blurry to me. I don't know. I may have to get some new camera stuff here. But for now, it'll do. I sound purty. Thanks, man. I've been called worse. Right on. All right, so we're good to go. How long have I been doing my show? I'd say, I think my first ever video on YouTube, it's been like 2 or 3 years. I haven't posted consistently like I have now till maybe a year or two ago. I didn't really have a name for the show, and I said I instantly regretted what I was doing. And from there, it just came to life, I guess. Instant regret. I've had some very good friends along the way helping me out and helping to spread the word. And the LA Beast, everybody knows him on YouTube. He's one of the most humble and kind dudes ever, and he's helped me out a lot. And I got the instant regret logo right here, and that is courtesy of my good friend and brother Joe Marcinick. He reached out to one of his guys that does the drawings and stuff for him, for his albums and whatnot, and reached out to him and came up with this really cool logo. So he's definitely a good brother. And just all my friends, all my friends, my family, everybody's helped me get to where I'm at now, and 432 subs, and hopefully we're gonna climb up to 500 to 1,000. And thanks, man. Yeah, it's real sweet. I mean, obviously, if you've seen my videos, it's I'm big into wrestling, really big into Stone Cold Steve Austin. It was kind of like a culmination of the two. You know, I'm always trying to do spicy challenges and, you know, instantly regretting them. And I've aced some of them, and some of them I've not so much. I've never. I had a pretty good win-loss record up until, you know, a little bit ago, and some of them, like the Tube of Terror, that was one of the worst ones I've ever done. Just horrible. And I give props to all those chili heads that go and do that stuff, like Matty Spice. I'm surprised. Subscribe to him. He's a monster. Just takes down all this really hot, super hot, spicy foods. Excuse me. And I don't know how you could do it. Like, the whole point of the channel to me is, you know, I go and I attempt stuff that most people wouldn't do. Hey, Dane, what's going on, man? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I might win, I might lose, but I'll at least, you know, give it my all and try to complete it. And some of them I went in with a pretty big head thinking, you know, this is going to be nothing. I'm going to ace this, you know, like I said, the Tube of Terror. And then with the Hell Puff. So that was kind of my fault. I went in thinking I was just going to ace it, but then I admittedly had a stomach ache, and, you know, who eats Hell Puffs or spicy stuff at 10 o'clock in the morning besides the man, Johnny Scoville, but he eats hot everything. So that's another guy. It's just absolute monster and inspiration. Bobby C, how are you? Cheers. Cheers. So there's nothing that I won't try. I mean, within reason. Not really into some really super crazy stuff, but I you know, spicy challenges and stuff like that. I kind of want to broaden my horizons a little bit and do it. Like, you could instantly regret doing anything, you know. I mean, somebody sitting in a chair tied up listening to Nickelback on loop for 24 hours. Sorry for all you Nickelback fans, if there is any. You know, that you could regret that instantly. You know, sitting in a chair tied up watching the movie Grease over and over. Sorry to you Grease fans out there, if there is any. I would instantly regret that. And just, you know, just all kinds of stuff. You got food that you hate and you're just gonna eat and try and finish. You could instantly regret that. So it's not just for like spicy stuff. I think it's kind of, you know, all around. Just, it all depends. It all depends on if it's something you want to do or don't want to do, nervous about doing. Let's go ahead and give it your best shot and see what happens. And hopefully you make it, and hopefully you don't. But most importantly, as long as I entertain you guys watching, then it's all worth it to me. I'm not really, you know, totally trying to do this for like money or something. I mean, obviously money's nice, but as long as, you know, people are having fun and enjoy the stuff, that's all I really care about. So that's about it for that. But I'm trying to, I don't know, I look all grainy on here. Probably better, but goes for all. Dame, thanks, man. I appreciate that. That's what it's all about right there. I always just want to entertain people as best as I can. Lord Rothschild, hey, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for swinging by my first live stream here. I promise I'll have something better next time I stream besides, you know, coming here and just rambling like a lunatic. But you know, just figure I'd give it a shot and see how you guys are doing. What's everybody up to today? Out here, it's nice. I ran around and cut the grass real fast and tried to hurry up. It looked like it was going to rain. It was dark, clouds were out, it was thundering. And I went and I finished up, cut the grass in record time. People probably thought I was on crack or something, like running around acting like a crazy person outside, and hurried up, got done, went and took a shower real quick, came out, and now the sun's coming out. So I guess it was a good thing that do I sell teas? Sean, I do. I have a website. I can't really put it on YouTube or any of my channels because I think they kind of frown upon that stuff. But awesome. Thank you, Lord Rothschild. I appreciate that, man. I've been wondering. But my store is on Spring, and it's www.instantregret.store. And it's a good thing because I even thought about like being clever and having a little postcard on this thing. But now that I see that like the fish logo and all that stuff is backwards, I would have to write it backwards. And I don't think I have the skills for that. So just leave it how it is. But yeah, it's www.instantregret.store. And I got all kinds of stuff, t-shirt, mugs, all that kind of good stuff. I never expect anybody to buy anything. It's just on there if you want to. So it's pretty awesome. Hey, thank you for stopping by, Lord Rothschild. Have a wonderful day. Everybody be well. You do the same. Cheers. But yeah, I don't know. Trying to debate on what my next video is going to be here. It's trying to brainstorm. It's really hard when you're working a full-time job and trying to constantly put out videos and stuff. It's kind of tough. But I'll end up doing something here, even if it's something silly. The last video I did was the sour pickleballs, and I'll tell you what, that is probably the most disgusting thing I've ever done. One of the most disgusting things I've ever done. It was pretty bad. It tasted like, I don't know if it was as sour as it was salty. It was very, very, very salty. And it tasted like if you overcooked like a piece of just something gritty, grimy. It tasted just like burnt. Like if you incinerated a piece of burnt popcorn or something. Oh, snap. DeCone 710, my man. 24 past the hour. You already know. The Dab King. What's up, brother? Thanks for stopping by, man. It's my first one. Trying to keep everybody entertained over here. Doing my best. But yeah, never again. I bought a 2-pack of those, and I haven't touched the other ones. I don't even know if I would want to give them to somebody because I don't want to do that to them. It was pretty bad. Before that, I had the man. 123-420. How's it going, man? Thanks for stopping by. Time for a dab. Stupid boob tube. Yeah, what can you do, man? I always have a good time popping in on your streams, man. You're always a funny ass dude, man. Good guy. I think I might try the Johnny Scoville, the 6 hot balls or whatever. And I just don't know. He said they're easier to eat. Like the Blazing Food one was just the Death Nuts. Like the first couple were rough. And then as I ate everyone after that last set, it's so hot, it doesn't even seem that hot, but it's just ridiculously hot. Yeah, it's kind of hard. I get inspiration from a lot of these guys. They're doing them. Like obviously Beast, he does some of the ones that I've done as well. Like the World's Hottest Chocolate Bar I've done, he's done. The Nitro Gummy Bear was It was all right. I mean, it wasn't too horrible, but I mean, I survived. The afterburn wasn't too bad. But have I always loved spice? Yeah, I used to make salsa. My wife Tiffany and I, we used to be on this kick a while ago. We've actually been together 17 years on Sunday. Not married, but together for 17 years. So we've had a kick of making salsa and stuff, and then I would just gradually get more and more, like hot chilies, and eventually I started dabbling into habaneros, and then habaneros turned into reapers, and I kind of built my tolerance up from that. So sometimes I feel like if you're eating fresh peppers, it's a little bit easier to digest as opposed to some of the stuff that are in these like candies and chips and stuff, man. Like capsaicin, pure capsaicin is just nuts. 16 million Scovilles or something like that. And the last set of peanuts that I did, it was stupid hot. Like I can't even imagine doing more than just, I mean, that challenge was supposed to be for 2 players. And if you guys watched it, which I'm sure y'all did, I did it with 2 of my friends, and it was still like 5 or 6 peanuts a piece. And I couldn't even imagine doing more than that. Like it was ruthless. And never again. I mean, obviously, I'm very surprised that I passed it, but yeah, it was just rough, man. So I always like to surf the internet and do, if these companies come out with these different kinds of challenges and whatnot. Some are good, some are all right. Um, Sometimes I like to do my own. Do a dab with a capsaicin crystal on it. Oh man, I don't know, bro. I don't know, Dacone. That's rough. You first. You first, man. Last shot of the night, right challenge. Nah, me neither. I can't. Nope, that's a hard nope, huh? No good. But sometimes, yeah, I like to do like my own. Sometimes because I get all these hot sauces that I try, like the hot ones and stuff with the like the last dab, whichever ones they come out with. I do those and mix them in with like the world or the not the world's spiciest noodles, but like the hottest ramen noodle on the internet. I mixed that up and added a whole bunch of different hot sauces to it. I did a Thanksgiving one, which I'm not sure if most people had seen it or not. I kind of figured it would be like everybody's doing stuff with their family and whatnot. And I cooked some candied bacon and I put a bunch of spice in it, and I had these Carolina Reaper peanuts, and I didn't ground it all up and cooked it, and that was fairly hot, but it wasn't too bad. Oh man, I can't even. If I'm here, Kev is all the way up here, man. Like the beast is he's a legend, man. He's probably one of my favorite human beings on the planet, and such a fucking cool dude. Pardon my French. Let's see. Hope my beer guy didn't come while I was on the toilet. He's taking a while. Then you snort the salt, take the shot. Oh, hell no. I'm not doing that. Here's one for you, Decon, since I know we got a similar love for the Trailer Park Boys. That sounds greasy. I'm not doing that, too. Hey, Sean, thanks for coming by, man. I appreciate you. Keep up that good work with the Good Brothers and that podcast. It's definitely entertaining stuff. So what's everybody doing today? I already know. I probably asked that, and probably gonna start rambling here in a second, but whatever. It's what time is it over here? 2:28. And Not really too much going on, I don't think. Tonight, I've got work in the morning. Yeah, Dakota, I seen that rap, man. That was good. That was good stuff, man. It's catchy. Very catchy. Start going on tour, man. Come out here to the Midwest. Let's hang. Oh, the wife is on her way home. Probably should warn her that I'm in the front room. Should come in and wake me over the head. Like, what the hell are you doing? 3:28 in Toronto. All right, Canada. Hell yeah. We're in 5. Yeah, I mowed my lawn too, man. I did it really fast. We have a battery powered mower, and it's really good as far as like not having to go get gas and stuff. But if you've got a really like big yard and you have grass that's like kind of thick, sometimes it can be kind of a pain. Like, I don't know, I think I might upgrade to something else eventually, but we'll see. It does the trick for now. And just before, I didn't have 2 sets of batteries. Like, if you only have 1 set of batteries and that shit runs out on you, you're going to be waiting for at least another hour before you can get out there and start. And like, when I start, I just want to go and I want to do it. I don't want to wait. I just want to just get it done and be over it, you know? So that's one downside, you know, and the batteries can be a bit expensive. They're like $50 a piece or something. So it's a good investment unless you're 2:30 in the morning and you're feeling a buzz, and then you go and order the wrong damn batteries on Amazon. And I ordered them in the winter, and then I opened them up like earlier in the month. They're wrong damn ones, man. I was pretty upset. I ever drank a hot, spicy beer. I haven't drank a hot, spicy beer, but I have had a hot, spicy, like wine. And it was, it was interesting. It was interesting. Where I worked before, I work at this place called Off Square Brewing in Crown Point. Got wonderful food, wonderful beer. They did have a Reaper beer before I started, and I never got to try it. And I was like, I don't know, man, drinking a spicy beer, it's kind of, I don't know if that would be enjoyable or not. But I see the new Tesla battery adjustment. I have not seen that. What is that all about? Enlighten me, sir. But yeah, it's crazy being takes 30 minutes for a charge. New battery. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. I'd be all about that, man. Because I got this company, it's like Works Mowers, and I got a lawnmower from that. I have a weed whacker, a leaf blower, and something else. I can't remember what it was exactly. But I bought a power washer because I thought it was going to be. The funny thing about my house is when I bought it, I didn't notice this when I first bought my house, but there's no outlets. I have no electrical outlets on either side. I know I could get somebody to come out here and do it, and that's going to be something, you know, something I could do it. And I bought this Works power washer because I thought, you know, the Works brand tools are always battery operated. That's the thing that they're all about. And damn thing's got a plug. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is that all about, man? That's insane. So now I gotta probably run an extension cord or something. I'll figure something out, but I'll use it. Yes, that's for sure. Edison Boy is 8:15. How's it going, man? Thanks for popping in. What's that spicy wine called? I want to check it out. I put hot sauce in my bloody beers. You know what, man? I couldn't remember. It's been a few years. I want to say that my wife's my father-in-law went out to him and his wife took a trip out to like Napa Valley or something like that in California, and they brought back a bottle because they knew I was into the spicy stuff. I'm not sure. I'll have to check that out. I definitely wouldn't drink it again. But bloody beers, I would totally. What is a bloody beer? I'm out of the loop. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. Bloody beer, is that like a Bloody Mary beer? I don't know. V8 and beer. Ooh, like a spicy hot V8? I love spicy hot V8. What kind of beer? Like a lager or just whatever you feel like drinking? I don't know if I do a bloody beer with an IPA. That might be kind of gross. Like maybe a bloody beer and maybe a V8 and like if I drink anything that's not like an IPA, I usually do like a PBR or light. No, not Miller Lite. I can't drink that shit. That shit's nasty. It's my wife actually likes drinking Miller Lite. I can't do it. It's pretty fucking gross. Pardon my French. Am I getting in trouble for cursing here? I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, it's definitely worth a shot. I would try that. Sounds pretty good. But let's see here. Tried talking to Kev about his nickel investment, but he's stuck on it. Oh yeah, he loves that for sure. If I ever tried Miracle Berries or Buzz Buttons, Bobby C says. No, I haven't. M berries, is that the Miracle Berries? It's supposed to take away anything like salt or like super sour or something like that? I don't know. Definitely not with an IPA. Make it with a Coors Light or a Budweiser. Dame Rose says, the belt you have is dope. Stone Cold, your favorite wrestler? Yes, he is definitely my favorite. I probably own about at least 20 shirts. I have the vest, and I have the Smoking Skull title, and then I was gifted from a very good friend that the newest belt, which is the Stone Cold Legacy title, which is probably one of the coolest belts I've ever seen. It's a special edition, and I've actually gotten tweets back from Austin about drinking his beer and all that stuff, was just wild. Yeah, the vest. They sell it on WWE Shop. It's a replica of his last vest that he wore in his final match against The Rock, WrestleMania 19, where he like quietly retired. And yeah, has been one of the only people that have done the wrestling thing that have been like, said they're done, and they're just done and not come back. So it's pretty admirable, because people like to come back for a paycheck and not worry about it. But yeah, he's a bad dude. The wrestling, I unfortunately still watch it. Now I don't watch it live as much. I just read the spoilers, because it's horrible. And if you are listening, WWE, anybody there, please start writing better material, because this is what you're coming out with now is just god awful. Bean Boozled, I actually had the Bean Boozled. I did a video on that, and it was the spicy edition. Those weren't too bad. The first one I tried was supposed to be the weakest, but it ended up being the hottest. And as I went down the line, they ended up getting weaker. I don't know. Maybe I'm just colorblind and ended up eating them backwards or something. I wouldn't doubt that. But yeah, I never really cared for them. I think I gave them to a friend or let a friend try them or something like that afterwards. The Bean Boozled, I would try the different ones though that aren't hot because I heard there's like really weird, nasty flavors. That would be interesting. I'd be willing to do that. So telling people it's going to run out is a scam. Yeah, I don't know shit about that, brother. I'm pretty. I haven't really invested in anything. I don't know anything about it. I'm just watching everybody go with the flow, man. I'm just a simple guy who does questionable stuff for your enjoyment over here on the tube. I thought about maybe starting to do some kind of streaming thing, like playing video games and stuff. I love the game Fallout. Fallout is one of my favorite games of all time. Thought about maybe doing something like that, but I like how Beast does the retro games. That's pretty cool. I do have a Super Nintendo that's modded with. I've got all kinds of Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Sega Genesis games. Those are pretty cool. Maybe one day if I could figure it out. I just now got a MacBook. I remember saying before that I couldn't do a live stream from my phone because I don't have 1,000 subs yet, so they don't let just anybody do live streams on their phone. So I had to go out and buy a MacBook, and then I'm glad I did. It was a solid investment. Hottest mainstream snack there is, in my opinion, 7-Eleven brand Ghost Pepper Peanuts. Interesting. I'd give those a shot. I got a 7-Eleven around me or somewhere. Close range. I'd try those. Yeah. Try those out for sure, man. That would be cool. Yeah, some of the snacks that come out at the gas stations are definitely no joke for sure. I remember the last chip I did, the last Packy one chip. I was kind of disappointed about it, but they were releasing it and I got all excited. I went and I pre-ordered it. It was like 15, 16 bucks. It was like a $7 chip with like $8 shipping or something. And I ordered it and it got there kind of late to my house. And then it was early morning or something. I was already pissed off and in a bad mood and on my way to work. And I went to the friggin' gas station right by work and I'm standing in line waiting to get checked out or whatever. I look to my left and I got a whole freaking shelf of Packy One chips, the hot ones, for sale. You could have saved $8. And one, I'm pretty sure the one that I got from the actual manufacturer was stale. It tasted like shit. And it was just bad. I don't know. I'll probably still do it this year when it comes out, but I'm kind of skeptical about getting it from the actual source if I could just get it from the gas station. So I might have to wait and see. Just looking at getting a Twitch account for doing live streams for gaming. Yeah, I do have a couple friends that do the Twitch thing. And it seems like they're doing pretty well. I also had somebody tell me I should get into TikTok too. I have a TikTok account. I've never used it. I don't know. It's hard enough coming up with material for doing an actual video than to think of something for 30 seconds to a minute. The ones that Beast did, were they even that hot? I mean, Kev did 4 or 5 at once. Those ones that Beast did those were the first ones I tried. And I have to say that is probably the hottest one that I ever had out of all of them. And yeah, first gen for sure. And the second one wasn't bad. I did with my friends. And then I think they skipped a year. And then the year after that was the one that I did. And it was the one I did after that was the one that I was disappointed. So that was hopefully they do. There's the one that Beast did too was on a normal tortilla chip. And the other ones, this last one was on like a blue corn or black tortilla chip. It just tasted very strange. Like the last two were on those, and it was just tasted stale, and the chip was too thick. That's what she said. And it just wasn't good. It wasn't that hot. I mean, I give Kev props for doing 4 or 5. That's insane. Because the one I did, I managed. I didn't post it on YouTube, but I did. I did it on YouTube or Facebook live stream. I didn't post it I didn't have my channel yet, and that's kind of where I got the idea of doing my own channel and putting these things out there and seeing how far I could get with it. And so far, it's I'm having a lot of fun. I don't really care, pay too much attention to the subs and stuff. Like I said, I mean, Beast has helped me out greatly with, sharing my channel and stuff. And I'm always very, very gracious for that. But Dame wants to know, do I grow my own peppers? Yes. Yes, I do. I got, right now I have jalapenos going. I have poblanos going. I have serrano peppers going, and I have reapers going. So I have 4 different ones. I think the poblano ones, we bought like 4 different kinds of, or not 4 different kinds. What the fuck am I talking about? Like 4 plants. So we got, let's see if I can remember everything that we planted. I got poblanos. We got 3 different kinds of tomatoes, 4 different kinds of tomatoes. These sun sugar tomatoes that come out like round and orange, really good. We also have they're like cherry 100 tomatoes, which is your standard little round cherry tomatoes. We got Roma tomatoes. So yeah, like 4 different kinds of tomatoes. We are doing Brussels sprouts. We love Brussels sprouts. We also have what's it called? We got green beans. We got green peppers. We have Cubanelle peppers. We have sweet banana peppers. We got some basil. We got some cilantro, which is kind of hard to grow. There goes the wife. Hi, Tiff. So yeah, we're gonna have a bounty for sure. I don't think I'm leaving any of them out. I don't think we have anything else, but it's gonna be quite a bounty. Let's see. Oh yeah, yeah. Beast is the man, dude. He definitely is. Do you get spicy tomatoes if you grow next to pepper plants? I don't think so. I think they just grow normal, pretty sure. No, man's a good dude for sure. Very nice cat. I do have a green thumb. My wife helps me a lot. She does most of it. Like she'll plant them and stuff, and she'll pop out every day after work and water them and stuff like that. And I just eat them. That's pretty much all I do with it. But it's fun. Like we've been here in this house for a little over 2 years now. And all the stuff that you never thought you'd be doing before, and growing. Luckily, these guys had planter boxes and stuff out when we moved in. So we're like, hey, let's plant some stuff and see what happens. And it's kind of cool when you go and you eat something that you grew yourself. It's pretty wild stuff. So I don't know. Let's see here. Well, I've already been talking for 40 minutes. That's crazy. You can make jalapenos as hot as ghost if the last 2 weeks you starve them of water until they fall over. Water and repeat. Interesting. I don't know. I kind of just like the jalapenos for like when I want to do like a basic salsa and maybe a little bit of like a spicy sauce or something like that. The Reapers, I'm really interested about that because I haven't done Reapers before. I've done I did habaneros before, and then I've done what did I do last year? I think we did these little tiny like Tabasco peppers. Those were really hot. Like I didn't think they were that hot at first. So I was just like, oh, look at me, Mr. Macho Man. Instant regret. Oh, I eat hot shit. I went and I popped one. And it was hot, man. It took me by surprise. I was freaking hurting bad. Serranos, I got some of those going, man. That's another good one to put in salsa. Some serrano peppers. Like jalapenos, serranos. Those are pretty damn good. I like the flavor. Yeah, I have a pepper that has good flavor, man. It can't just be something that's just burn your ass hot. Just like hot sauce. Hot sauce with like the hot ones with what is it, the bomb? That one that comes in like a bottle like this. That is, man, it tasted like straight up shit. That was like one of the worst hot sauces I've ever tasted in my entire life. It was just dirty, nasty heat. I couldn't eat anything with that. I mean, if you toss that, that's a challenge right there. And that's not even from, something being too hot. I would just feel like I was going to throw up. It was so gross, dude. Heard of the pepper that makes black pepper used to be the hottest before it goes. Is that true? I have no idea. That's crazy. Ghost peppers. That was another pepper that I did grow. I did grow ghost pepper. They make the bomb 45 minutes from your house. To come go there and tell them that stuff tastes like shit. Be like, you guys need to add some flavor. See if I can do this right. What happened? Right? That's how you do that shit. Tell them that. Like, that shit is nasty, bro. Let me tell you how to make a good hot sauce, man. But yeah, what's coming up? I don't know what's coming up here. Yakima. I think I'm going to try next weekend. Well, no, next weekend is 4th of July weekend. So I probably won't do it then. But I think maybe the weekend after that, my buddy Giggs, who you guys have seen before, we did the hot sauce challenge. I've done the death nuts with him. We're going to do that solar flare. It's from Blazing Foods. It's sunflower seeds. I'm going to try to do those. Hopefully it's not as bad. I got to remember to get something going with that. And then, I don't know. I might do like homemade challenge or something like that. And let me see here. Get ready for a whole new. It says, yeah, I did see that, Dakota. I'll check that out when I get done with this. For sure. That is. I hope not. That's going to be friggin'. Let me see. Unfortunately, tomatoes and peppers cannot cross, but that would be wild. Like a pepper tomato. That would be nuts. A pomado. A tepper. Might be onto something here. was like The Simpsons with the tomato. People start eating tomatoes and start getting all addicted. That would be wild. That'd be wild. The Simpsons does predict the future if you ever pay attention. That kind of stuff does happen. But so yeah, I mean, there's another thing. I got a buddy at work. We do ramen at work, and I kind of wanted to do like a hot and spicy ramen challenge. And we'll see. Hey, brother Mark, what's happening, man? The bomb is actually pretty good if you dilute it. I'm going to take your word for that. I don't, the last time I tried it, that was at Beer Geeks. I think Dito had it, and he was like, here, try some of this stuff. And I tried it, and I was like, it was so gross, dude. Like, I don't know. If I had somebody that had it, I would try it. But I will not buy it. This is just, even I have my boundaries. Even I have it. Ooh, like in a chili. All right. Yeah, I would love to do that. Chili would be bomb. I love chili. Let's see, sometimes say people. Yes, Dame, I do that. I eat like he suggests, like starchy stuff, like potatoes and like Pepto, and I did do Pepto. I did do Tums before the last one. That did not help, so I double up on that stuff. Lord Ross, yeah, that is an awesome name for sure. One of the better ones I've seen on this platform. Mark, you got a bottle. Hey man, next time I make my chili, because I do make some too sweet chili, maybe I'll grab that from you if I can and try a little bit. Because I have a base, I actually have a recipe for it, and I have all the ingredients down there, and I do use like a chipotle. I think I do have like a chipotle part in it. So that would be interesting. Let me try that. May have had an expired bottle. Yeah, I don't know, DeCon. I would have thought it was, because it just tasted like dirty, nasty heat, man. It was messed up here. You see something here real quick. See if I forgot to go on YouTube and share to my Facebook, because I'm a rookie. I went to go put come hang, and I almost typed come bang. God, am I stupid. There we go. Post. All right, there we go. See if any of my Facebook peeps come in here now. It is looking dismal outside. Boy, am I glad I got that grass done, because it is going to start pissing rain out here pretty soon. Have I tried the last dab? Yes, I have tried. I have the last dab. It's like the last dab Redux or something like that. I had the last dab Triple X. I had the last dab Apollo, which is the latest one. And that was actually pretty good. All the last dabs I've tried have been pretty tasty. They've been pretty good. I have not been disappointed with the last dab just yet. I'm going to have to turn on the light here. Let there be light. Let there be... There we go. Groovy. Let there be blue light. So I've been on the air now for 49 minutes, almost 50 minutes. And I don't know if I've been talking about anything too interesting. I'm glad you guys have stuck around. Got 11 people in the chat right now. And I think the first one's been a pretty good success, I should say. It's a lot easier than I thought. I had to download Chrome because the Safari that I had didn't support live streaming. So I think I'm going to have to make Chrome probably my main browser or something like that. However I go about doing that stuff. But I guess it doesn't really matter to me which kind of browser I use. But I was getting kind of upset at first. I'm like, oh my God, like, why can't I just friggin' stream? Like, it always seems like there's been some kind of something going on to where I can't do it. And I, like, your browser doesn't support streaming. I'm like, oh, whatever, man. If it ain't one thing, it's the other. Damn, I'm out of beverage. Wish I had a robot or something. Might have to just run and grab one real quick. Maybe. Let me see. Have I seen that apartment collapse in Florida, says Lord Rothschild? No, I have not. That sounds horrible. Hope everybody's okay. Whoever's in there. That sounds like some horrible stuff. Man, just all kinds of crazy shit. The older you get, you think you've seen it all, and then Mother Nature and Earth says, hold my beer. Check this out. But I don't know. What's everybody's plans for today? I'm gonna probably get out of here in about 10 minutes or so. Go get some food. I gotta do laundry yet. Just never ends. Get 2 days off of work in a row. So it's the first day. I usually recover because I go out with my friends, and out here in Northwest Indiana, we got a plethora of good live music going on. Everything beginning to get to kind of normal, and go out and hang out with friends, have a couple adult beverages, and usually Wednesdays are my day to sit here and feel like shit, do nothing. And then I get all motivated on Thursday before I gotta go back. Those all sound like stellar ideas. The man, 123420. They sound amazing. Yeah, nothing too crazy, nothing too exciting going on. So I think by next week, I try to shoot for my videos to be uploaded and done on Wednesdays or Thursdays, like one of those two, before the weekend. And like I said, I might try that 6 hot balls challenge. And I've heard that it's easier to eat, but it just doesn't sound like it's easier to handle, because it looks brutal. And I'm just kind of like worried about doing it sometimes. But Kill Carl, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Hey, the man, thank you, man. I'm gonna start doing it more often, maybe. Don't really have anything planned, just shooting the shit with you guys and seeing what everybody's up to and talking to everybody and see what's going on. I don't have an answer for the first one. Beer, I've been drinking a lot of PBR lately, just because when I drink the heavier beers, I suffer. I had 9 of Steve Austin's Broken Skull IPAs on my birthday, and a good buddy of mine came by afterwards, and DeCohen, thank you, my brother. I'll check you on your next stream, man, whenever that is. What's it called? I had an unopened bottle of Patron Silver for a housewarming party. I had 3 shots of that. So those beers are like 6.7%. And I had 9 of those, and then I had freaking 3 shots of Patron Silver. I went to bed. I woke up at 11. I got sick probably like 3 times. And then I went to bed at 5:30. I was awake for 6 hours, and I'm like, I got to go back to bed. And I slept all the way through until I got up in the morning at 5 a.m. for my work shift. And it felt fine then. But man, the older you get, especially if you're a drinker, if you're not like, I'm not a heavy drinker. I don't drink a whole lot anymore. But the older you get, the harder it is to recover. That's for sure. Do I have plans to get on Twitch? Nah, not at the moment. I kind of just want to stick on the YouTube thing for now and see where that takes me. One day I might like to do some like video games and stuff like that, but I do have a few friends that do the Twitch thing and they're very, very successful. And that's awesome. You know, like I don't play too many video games anymore. I do have like an emulator where I've got a bunch of modded games like Nintendo and Super Nintendo and Genesis. That would be cool to like pick something out of that one day and play that. But watching the Beast do the retro games kind of makes me want to get back into playing them. Brings me back to my Ute. What's a Ute? What movie is that from? That mix spells out hangover, says Edison Boys 815. Indeed it does. It was horrible. Horrible. And I don't want to feel like that when I wake up on my day off. Like I just don't, I like to wake up and not feel like I'm in a hork when I want to eat my breakfast. Just want to feel good. And that's the bottom line. Damn right. That would be awesome for sure, Edison. My cousin Vinny, Mark, you got it, man. What's a Ute? One of my all-time favorite movies right there, man. That's classic. Joe Pesci, man, he's in a lot of great movies. A lot of great movies. I mean, obviously you got all the gangster movies and stuff like that, like, Goodfellas, Casino, whatnot, but like Home Alone's great. My cousin Vinny's hilarious. Definitely a legendary cat in the world of filmmaking. But yeah. Coming up on an hour here. I think pretty soon I'm gonna be calling it quits and going about the rest of my day. It's looking pretty dismal out by where I'm at right now, and kind of makes you nervous whenever you got. I mean, because our house, unfortunately, at this time we don't have a generator, but we've had, I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks after we moved in, we had our power go out, and so our sump pump went out, and our basement started flooding. And I was freaking out, like, oh man, what are we gonna do? So I was half awake, and I woke up and drove to the nearest Meijer here, and the only size shop vac they had was a 1 gallon. Now it's gonna be a long day at the office because a 1 gallon shop vac when your entire basement floor is flooded. Newsflash, spoiler alert, it ain't gonna do shit. So we had to call somebody out, and it's kind of a blessing in disguise. You do end up spending a bit of money, but all these different things that you do is going to add value to your house. Like with the sump pump, we got a brand new sump pump put in, 10-year warranty. We got our furnace went out, but the house that we got luckily had a gas powered fireplace, so that saved our asses big time. And we had to invest in a new furnace, and they had a deal where you buy like a new AC unit because we have central air, new AC unit, and then you get a new furnace for half price. So when we did that, and I mean, that's a lifesaver too. They checked our ducts and everything and said everything was clean enough. And the guy also told me, like, when they talk about doing like clean your ducts and all that stuff, like, it's really not that necessary unless it's been like 40 years since you've done it or something like that. He's like, they're fine. That was one thing I was thinking about getting done. Since he wouldn't check that out, then that's, one less thing we had to worry about. So that adds value to your house, and in the end, like, if you ever decide to move, you can add that value. Joey Bag and Donuts, yeah. Fight Food, hello, good sir. How are you? Hello, thank you for stopping by. Dave, I appreciate you watching, man. I appreciate you watching. Thank you for stopping by. Edison Boys, definitely invest in a generator. Oh, I'm gonna for sure. Yeah, Galna, yeah. Yeah, I should have made a video about that. That probably would have made a lot of that would have had a lot of traction for sure, to see me having a conniption fit over shoveling water with a shop vac a gallon at a time. That wasn't fun. Russ, yeah, is me, my brother. What's happening, man? Thanks for stopping by, dude. Good to see you. Just been on here for about an hour, talking about nothing, see what everybody's up to, and doing my first stream, checking it out. And it's going over, I think, a couple of slinging that mail. Hell yeah, bro. Hopefully you're staying warm. Or staying warm. Oh my. Staying cool. That's what I meant. Staying cool. I'm sure you're plenty warm where you're at, bro. For sure. Hopefully you're staying cool out there and getting it done. Hopefully you get home soon and have some time for some dinner and relax. That'll be nice. But yeah, I think Dodge Caravan. Nice. That's awesome, dude. A lot of people there, a lot of, mail trucks and stuff you see, you don't think that they have AC in them. I always feel bad. It's like, oh my God, they gotta be hotter than hell in there. 104 degrees. I think right now, let's see where we're at right now as far as weather. Hold, please. Right now it's 71 degrees and raining out here in the good old Midwest, where 1 second it's 100 degrees and then the next day it's 65. Which is, I work in a kitchen and stuff too, so it's kind of nice having it not be as hot, because it's pretty brutal. And I like people that are talking about, if they live in like Arizona or something like that, and they say it's a dry heat. It's 122 degrees. It's still hot. I don't care if it's dry or not. Russ, thank you, brother. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for stopping in, man. I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day. For sure. But I think the thing that gets me the most is the humidity. It's so humid. It's just awful, awful stuff. Edison Boys 815. I'm out of here. Take care. Thank you for watching, sir. I appreciate you coming in. Appreciate everybody that's come in today. All my friends coming in and making me feel nice and important around here. I didn't really think anybody was going to stop in. Oh, this hater bug K25. This stream sucks. Well, that's because you're not here eating peanuts with me and having to pee every 2 minutes, old man. Probably why. A boy Bug in the channel right here in the chat. He was one of the ones that suffered with me in the Death Nut 3.0. A lot of people said he took it the best, and I would have to agree. But I think anything to block out the mental anguish of suffering eating peanuts is having to pee really bad. So he had that going for him. But Yeah, he took it like a champ for sure. Ha, he's got to pee. He's going right now. See, all I had to do is say it to him, and he had to go. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to probably start winding it down here. I'm out of stuff to talk about, guys. I'm ready to get some food and have the rest of the day to chill out. So I'm gonna thank everybody here. Got Dame, Bug, got Edison Boys. I got Russ. Yeah, is me. Fight Food. My boy, my good brother Mark Adrian, one of the many talented musicians that I'm lucky enough to be friends with, stopping by and saying what's up. DeCone, Lord Rothschild, the man, 123 420. Let's see what we got here. I think I pretty much wind down. Bobby C. Buddy Sean. And that's I think that's all I got for you guys. I'm gonna start doing these more often. This wasn't as nervous as I thought I was gonna be. And it's turned out to be pretty nice. So I think I'm going to end it there. I appreciate everybody stopping by. Thank you, Dame. Thanks for stopping by. You guys are great. I love y'all. And let's do this again next week. And we'll do it again next Wednesday or Thursday. So until then, this is Chris Underwood. It's been Instant Regret. I love y'all. You guys have a great day. Cheers.